Myself Subrata Mukherjee, and today I will discuss a problem on non-profit seeking concern. All the students who are viewing my channel are requested to see the different chapters which are there in the playlist section.
Income and expenditure account of Shooter Club for the year ended 31st March 2013 is given below. Expenditure and income. So on expenditure side, 2 salaries 35,000, 2 general expenses 5,000, 2 depreciation 3,000, 2 excess of income over expenditure 7,500. And on income side, by subscription 40,000, by donation 10,500. Both side total 50,500. Adjustments are made in respect of the following. Subscription for 2012 unpaid on 31st March 2012 rupees 2000, of which rupees 1800 was received in December 2012. Subscription received in advance on 1st April 2012 was rupees 500. Subscription received in advance as on 31st March 2013 is rupees 400. Subscription for 2012-13 unpaid as on 31st March 2013 is rupees 700. Sundry asset as on 1st April 2012 rupees 26,000. Sundry asset as on 31st March 2013 after depreciation rupees 27,000. Cash balance as on 1st April 2012 rupees 1,600. Capital fund as on 1st April 2012 rupees 29,100. Prepare receipt and payment account for the year 2012-13, balance sheet as at 31st March 2013. In this question, the income and expenditure account has been given in the question. So we have to prepare the receipt and payment account and the closing balance sheet. But for working or for the purpose of reconciliation, I have prepared the opening balance sheet as on 31st March 2012. Then the receipt and payment account for the year ended 31st March 2013 and the closing balance sheet, that is balance sheet as on 31st March 2013. Now the first item of the income and expenditure account is the salaries. So there is no adjustment for salary, so I can safely write it in the payment side, the receipt and payment account. So by salaries, this will be 35,000. The next item is the general expenses. So there is no adjustment for general expenses, so I am writing in the payment side by general expenses account, that is 5,000. Next item is depreciation, and depreciation is charged on sundry asset. So we have to prepare a sundry asset ledger. So I have opened a sundry asset account and depreciation is charged. So by depreciation. So by depreciation amount is rupees 3,000. So depreciation account debit to sundry asset. The next item in excess of income over expenditure. So excess of income over expenditure is the surplus. So in the closing balance sheet, that is balance sheet as on 31st March 2013, I have to write. So in the first line is the opening capital fund. So it is given. So opening capital fund, and just below it I am writing that is the surplus. That is excess of income over expenditure is 7,500. In the inner column I am writing. Then on the income side of the income and expenditure account, the first item is subscription. I have prepared a subscription ledger, subscription account, and subscription account debit to income and expenditure. So in subscription account I am writing to income and expenditure account. So in my earlier video I have shown you the explanation of subscription account, what are the different components, what are the different items appear in the subscription account, and I have explained all the items of subscription account in detail. So I request the student to see my earlier video regarding subscription account. So in subscription account I will write 40,000 rupees, the amount of income. This is the actual subscription receivable. This is receivable, which is appearing in the income and expenditure account. The next item is donation. So donation will appear in the receipt side. So in the first line I have to write the balancing figure, that is the balance of cash or bank, and in the next line I am writing to donation. Donation amount is 10,500. So all the items which are appearing in the income and expenditure account in the question I have posted. So salaries and general expenses in the payment side, depreciation in the sundry asset ledger, excess of income over expenditure I have posted in the balance sheet, and subscription in the subscription account, that is the amount of subscription receivable for the year 2012-13, and the donation on the receipt side. Now coming to the adjustment entries. So it is given that is on 1st April 2012 there is an open outstanding amount of subscription. So to balance BD, this will appear on the debit side because this is the amount receivable. So on 1st April 2012 to balance BD 2000. So this will appear in the opening balance sheet. So I am writing here outstanding subscription in the opening balance sheet. So this amount is rupees 2000. Next is subscription received in advance on 1st April 2012. So on the credit side of subscription ledger I am writing by balance BD. This amount is rupees 500 and this amount will appear in the opening balance sheet. So advance subscription in the opening balance sheet was rupees 500. Next is subscription received in advance on 31st March 2013. So on 31st March 2013 we have received subscription in advance. So to balance CD this is 400 rupees. This will be 31st March 2013. Then next, so this amount of 400 will appear in the closing balance sheet. So in the closing balance sheet I am writing advance subscription received. So this is rupees 400. Next is outstanding subscription for the current year. So outstanding subscription of the current year, this will appear on the credit side of subscription account. So by balance CD this amount is rupees 700 and this will appear in the liability side, on the asset side of the balance sheet of the closing balance sheet. So again in the closing balance sheet I am writing outstanding subscription. So all the adjustment entries I have to post in two places. So outstanding subscription. So outstanding subscription of the current year I am posting in the closing balance sheet as rupees 700. Next is the opening and the closing balance of the sundry asset. So the opening balance of sundry asset I am writing on the debit side. So to balance BD, so this is 26,000 and the closing balance is given as by balance CD 27,000. So I will post these two figures of 26,000 and 27,000 in the opening and the closing balance sheet also. So let me first post. So sundry asset I am writing the opening balance in the opening balance sheet for rupees 26,000 and the closing balance in the closing balance sheet. So sundry asset is rupees 27,000. Next is the cash balance is rupees 1,600. So cash balance is a part of your asset. So cash, opening cash balance I am writing as 1,600. So this will appear in the receipt and payment account 1600. So all the adjustment entry I am posting in two places, and the opening capital fund is given 29,100. so in the opening balance sheet I am writing opening capital fund as 29,100. So in the closing balance sheet also I will post it in the opening capital fund 29,100. So I have completed all the posting regarding adjustment entries. Now I have to close the ledgers. So it is given in the question in the first point of adjustment that 1,800 was received regarding the outstanding subscription which was due on 1st April 2012. So no matter, I will not post that 1,800. Rather, the balancing figure in the subscription account represents the cash collection, cash or bank. So the balancing figure is rupees 41,200. So in this 41,200, 1,800 rupees is included in it. So the both side total will be 42,400. 42,400. So this balance of 41,200 I will post it in the cash account. So in the receipt and payment account I am writing to subscription, $41,200. So next item or the ledger I will close is the receipt and payment account. So the total of receipt side is 53,300. So first item is the opening balance, then donation and subscription. So 53,300 I am writing it on the credit side also. I just forgot to close the sundry asset account, so I need to close it first. So I have closed the subscription account. And then I will close the sundry asset account. So on the credit side it is a total of 30,000 and the balancing figure is on the debit side. So this represents to cash 4,000. It means purchase. So purchase of sundry asset. So this is the balancing figure. And this 4,000 will be posted in receipt and payment account. So purchase of sundry asset I am posting it in the receipt and payment account. Buy sundry asset, 4,000 rupees. So there are three items on the payment side. One is the salaries, then general expense and sundry asset. So the balancing figure by balance CD, this is the balancing figure, represent the closing cash balance, and this is 9,300. So I will post this balance of cash in the closing asset or in the closing balance sheet, cash in hand. So this is 9,300. So now I will close the opening balance sheet and then the closing balance sheet. So in the opening balance sheet both side total is 29,600. So just for reconciliation I have prepared this opening balance sheet 29,600. And now I will close the closing balance sheet. So the closing capital fund is 36,600. This is the closing balance sheet, and both side total will be 37,000.
Hope all of you have understood the problems that I have discussed, and all the students are requested to see the playlist section where I have given all the chapters in accounts and costing, and I will also regularly updating those chapters, and the students are requested to subscribe my channel to get regular updates. Thank you.